All right, hey boos, this is No Luxe Left Behind, and it is the middle of April. The spring is coming, and all the fashion girlies are on the internet.
Woo!
Okay, I have things to say today.
Oh.
Okay, we have hot takes.
Oh no, Erica is activated.
She is activated, and she is going to be unhinged today. So prepárate.
Oh, here we go.
Prepárate. Okay, number
We're
one.
speaking
no, but I'm
Spanish.
not mad. I'm not mad. Okay, so
We just have opinions.
we just have opinions. That's my opinion.
Oh, here we go.
All right. Influencers
Uh-huh.
have been going on Instagram and the Tickety Talks, and I've been seeing a lot of videos of influencers going on, and they're sharing their handbag collections.
Okay.
I.e., Danielle Bernstein is one of them. There are many influencers doing this.
Okay.
And they're showing their handbag collections, and they're telling people what's worth it and what's not worth it.
Isn't that subjective though?
Girl, that's what I said. Okay?
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it
All right.
comes with age.
Because I don't know anything about this. Trust me, like I have not been on the Tickety Talks, so I don't know. But
if
I
it
feel like that's
comes-
subjective.
I totally agree. So she has obviously an incredible chef's kiss collection.
Who is
Danielle Bernstein.
that? Should I not have
I
asked
think
that
it's
on camera?
she no.
Sorry. All right, well, we can move past that. Let's move past that.
Okay, we're moving past
You'll
it.
educate me after.
Yes, okay, but she has she's been, she was one of the original Instagram influencer
Okay,
girlies.
cool.
So she's been
Nice.
around the
OG.
block, whatever.
Got it.
So she said that her Prada Clio bag
Uh-huh.
was worth it. And my immediate reaction was your reaction. It is subjective because not on the face of this planet or the next one.
Oh.
Not in this life or the next one. Am I choosing the Prada Clio bag as a worth it bag for me?
Okay. All right.
And so I just felt like, you know what? The internet is just so easily convinced. And that suddenly they oh, well, I must need a Clio bag. No, you don't. If it doesn't fit your lifestyle, no, you don't.
Well, that's, I think, the biggest thing, right? That's why my immediate reaction when people say, this is worth it and this is not, and this is, I see those a lot on YouTube, because I am on YouTube. I don't know if
the
that
words
ages
you're
me,
missing,
but
the words they're missing are for me.
For me. I think that's the most important thing, right? This is worth it for me. This is not worth it for me. Someone who doesn't like a tote that maybe they feel is heavy or clunky, it might not be worth it for them. My Chanel tote that's literally used and abused carries my entire life.
It's so good though.
It's so good. It's delicious. It's my
It's
favorite
leather.
thing. But to someone else, it might not be worth it because maybe they don't reach for it. But I use it every single day. To me, it's 100% worth it.
Honestly, all of her bags that were these tiny little going out bags, and she did say that. She's like, this is so great for when I go out. Girl, where am I going out? Okay, in the last 30 days, I went to dinner one time. One time,
For
babe.
your anniversary.
One time. Okay, all I need to put,
Well,
I need
lifestyle.
You know what my handbag is for going out? My husband's pockets. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Husband's
That's what she
pockets.
said. Have you heard about I know you're not a Tickety Talk person, and this is all seems to be happening on TikTok, but the trade war China situation. Have you heard of this?
I have heard bits and pieces, and I know from our franchisee chat.
Yeah.
They were having conversations about that in our group chat or whatever on social media, but I don't know. Can you explain it to me? I don't fully comprehend.
Okay, so
what is happening.
essentially there was this it seems like there was a calculated effort for manufacturers in China to start releasing videos on TikTok saying that because of the trade war, the tariffs that are happening with China and the United States, they are saying you can get Hermes Birkins from us for way cheaper. We're the ones.
Fake ones?
Okay, hear me out. There's all kinds of nuance here and I can't handle it.
Okay.
We are the ones manufacturing the Hermes Birkins.
What?
And so you should get it from us for a fraction of the price and not go to the
Okay, I
luxury.
want to see the receipts. Though.
Okay, but
where
that's
are the receipts?
You know what?
Give me the receipts. Do
The
you
Lord?
have a contract with Hermes that you can share? Because if you're going to put your government out there, you might as well come with the receipts.
Absolutely. So no one has receipts unless. Listen,
where are your partnership agreements?
I am a humble woman. I am just a follower of Christ. But if you don't have a receipt to show me, it's not real. And I just think that we were blessed by our parents, but also by the Lord above with some critical thinking skills.
Thinking.
And I think
what has happened to critical
the
thinking?
world is just at a deficit when it comes
with
to critical thinking skills.
Ooh.
Just because someone gets on the internet and says something doesn't make it true. So
Okay.
that's
Valid.
my only thing. Now, I am not suggesting. Now, I think this is important. I'm not suggesting that brands don't have products made in China. That is not true. It is very likely that much of the manufacturing that happens with some of the brands are happening in China, in different parts of Asia, in different parts of, sometimes like metal work can be done in a certain country versus
Trust
leather
me
work.
when I tell you all Chanel is not all made on 31 Rue Cambon.
Correct.
Okay? It's
so
not.
here's what, with all that color added
Don't
to the
come
story.
for me, Chanel.
Yeah. With all the color added to the story, what bugs me and what grinds my gears is that people are really out here on the Lore's internet saying, I can get a real Hermes Birkin for a fraction of the price. Let's just slow down here.
Sorry.
Because someone said, I make Birkins for Hermes, why do you think that that's true without a receipt? I'm sorry. Let's talk about this. I'm just giving it one more nuance of color.
Can I just say something real quick? My immediate thought, because I'm linear, logical, literal, and
slightly on the spectrum.
Law. Yeah. So here's my thing. Why are you going to say that you manufacture anything for a brand like Hermes when Hermes is going to come after you so hard? Why would you do that?
Okay, so here's my thing. Is that
you gotta bring the receipts?
That was another thought that I had. My thought immediately was like, there on no planet, not on this one or the next one, is an actual contracted manufacturer of Hermes, of Prada, LVMH, Kering Group. None of them are risking their lives and their business, literally their lives, their livelihoods, to go on the internet and say, I manufacture for Prada, so you can just get it directly with me. Do you not think that Kering Group, that LVMH have the most rock solid non-disclosures on the planet, and that they wouldn't take these people into an early grave, take their home, take their business, if they ever came out on the internet and said that we manufacture for Prada?
It's true. I mean, this all goes back to critical thinking. It's true what you said, because let's just be rational here. Think about the ramifications that those manufacturers would face legally if they actually disclosed that they manufacture for these brands.
So, and I try not to cuss in public, but be so for real. Be so for real. You cannot just believe, just because someone says something on the internet doesn't make it true. Now, a couple of other things on this.
I have to tell my 14-year-old that all the time.
And there's a lot of people, and listen, I have not been doom scrolling on TikTok that much.
Well, now I'm going to get on TikTok.
But there are a lot of people who are like, oh, like Hermes bags aren't worth it because they're made in China. It's the same quality. Please be so for real. Bring me that Birkin and compare it to mine. Bring it to me. Let's run a truck over it and see which one
and here's the thing. Let's
pass the test of time.
Let's play devil's advocate.
Let's do it.
Let's play devil's advocate. Some people don't care. And that's okay. Yeah. Do you. Again, everyone's going to do their own thing in this lifetime and whatever. Do you. But if you care, then you know that the quality most likely is not going to be the same.
No.
It's just not. I mean, let's be realistic. And here's another thing. That, to me, again, linear, logical thinking brain, if you're telling me that there are manufacturers getting on social media making videos, to me, it seems like a desperate play.
Yeah.
And so what about you makes you think that I'm going to trust you when you are making a desperate play? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I haven't even seen the videos yet. I'm just saying from what I'm hearing,
it sounds like a desperate play.
It sounds like a desperate play, that they're just trying to get people to buy their products, and they're spitting what sounds like fibs, half-truths maybe.
That's a real nice way to say BS. Okay? BS. Now, I'm not suggesting that there are not products made in China
100%,
by some of these brands, And I'm not suggesting that
many products are made in China.
I'm not suggesting that products made by Chinese manufacturers would be of horrific quality. I don't think that either. But what I am saying is that you cannot trust everything you read on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Ask for receipts, okay? And even then, AI is real, okay?
AI is so real.
Okay, here is my next. I need your unhinged reaction.
Ooh, not unhinged.
Wait.
Okay.
Grown men,
going
to the office with backpacks. Give it to me.
I mean, I feel like tech bros.
Oh my God.
That's what comes to mind. No? Like a tech bro. I don't know.
Yes. No, yes. Okay.
Also,
here's
my
thing.
husband has a leather, he won't let go of it. A black leather To-Me backpack that he won't stop using. And he takes that every single day to the office.
Don't leave your front door unlocked.
Oh.
Because I'm walking into your house.
You're going to take it?
Tonight.
Bye.
And I'm grabbing it and it's going in the garbage.
Oh my God.
I don't want to see another grown man walking into...
What do you want? Satchels?
No,
Crossbodies?
let me tell you what my perspective is.
Okay,
so
tell
my
me.
beautiful, incredibly successful husband comes home and he tells me, hey, look at these backpacks that we ordered for the office. And I said, how dare you?
Oh.
How dare you do this to me my sanity?
We are unhinged.
How dare you? Say, oh, I'm going to order backpacks for everyone. I'm sorry. Do you think that Chelsea wants that like tech bro backpack?
Oh.
No, Chelsea doesn't want the tech bro backpack. How dare you? Do you know what Chelsea wants? She wants a Lululemon top.
Oh,
okay,
with the
crest.
logo.
With the crest.
Yes.
She wants a sophisticated Carlisle hotel style ball cap that's breathable.
Those are good ideas.
For her hair. How dare you get her that backpack?
Oh.
Okay? Anyway, I thought it was rude.
Oh.
And when I see a man with a backpack and grown,
what if it's like the graphite Louis Vuitton backpack?
No, absolutely not.
No,
I have
no backpacks for you.
No backpacks.
No backpacks.
Because
this is keyword subjective. Keyword subjective.
Okay, well, for me, no backpacks.
For Erica, no backpacks.
Okay, you're
going to have to go handle your brother-in-law then.
No, we work in downtown West Palm Beach. Lawyers everywhere. I see men with their custom Armani suits and their Gucci loafers, and they're out here with a Fjallraven backpack. And I cannot handle it. I'm like, sir, like a Fjallraven backpack.
Okay.
Yeah, like a black or whatever, like whatever kind of backpack. No, absolutely not. It's an absolutely not for me.
Okay.
Shout out to Heather McMahon. No. Stop that. Get it together.
Here are your options. I know Heather McMahon.
Here are your options. Do we have one here?
What?
Your options are
crossbody,
a small briefcase. Okay. A sleek. Only leather options. If you can't go for the leather, go for something like a Danye Dover that is like a sort of like a neoprene kind of scuba material. You can do a laptop sleeve. But I'm sorry, if you're 45 years old and a man in a suit, you don't get to bring your snacks in your backpack.
Your
okay?
Snacks?
Order Uber Eats.
Not the snacks in the backpack.
Oh my gosh, yes, Kyle.
Not the
okay,
look
at Kyle. You know what? That's
this
why
is
he's the official
This is
producer of No Luxe Left Behind, because look, this is what I'm talking about. Actually, Mark likes this. He has something similar to this. It's a briefcase because I won't let him actually use that backpack. It's gonna go in the garbage when it gets. No, it'll get donated. It'll get donated because nothing goes to waste in my house. But like, this is a good option. It fits your laptop. You can put like a wallet if you have to. Maybe you can fit in like a good pair of sunglasses in there, and that's it. Okay, your documents. You're an attorney. I know sometimes you need paper, but that's it.
I'm gonna make sure that Leon listens to this podcast. He's gonna message you and be like, "I feel personally attacked."
Fine. Underrated, Chloé. Chloé is underrated.
Okay, that I agree with you 110%.
Okay, tell me how you feel. Let's talk about some of the styles from Chloé that are underrated. I think Chloé clothing is underrated.
Oh, shoes.
So
clothing is delicious. So good. The shoes. Actually, I got really excited, remember? I think it was yesterday or the day before. We had a consignment come in of Chloé shoes that I was like, those are delicious. If they were my size, forget about it.
It's like Chloé is like Scandi vibes, like it's boho, but it's still modern. It is delicious and it's underrated.
Yes.
Okay, I'm telling you right now, you heard it here first. Okay?
You heard it here.
You heard it here first. And you know, Chloé just reissued the Paddington bag.
The Paddington is so good.
On the run of the waves.
But since they reissued it, you know what that means? You got to find a vintage one.
No, fine. Well, you know, they don't
Are
make
they
things like they
vintage?
used to. I say it every time.
Are they considered vintage now?
The Paddingtons?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was early
Borderline?
2000s. I will find out. I will find the
Close.
date.
Okay.
But I think it's very close to like vintage. But
Okay.
we have actually, like on season2consign.com, quick plug, we have sold a few of the Paddingtons. People
Yes.
are like, and like that,
Mhm.
quick. The
Quick,
Paddington
quick.
is gorgeous. It is nostalgic. It is Scandi. It is functional. It is delicious.
Mhm.
It is robust.
There we go.
It's all of those
I mean, I
things.
feel like
it's
that's
a bag.
enough
Ooh,
said.
it's like the bags of yesteryear. Like it's a
Yeah.
thing, you know? Like it feels substantial.
That's a good one.
I love it. The Nile, the bracelet bag.
Yeah. Okay. That one is a great going out bag.
Mm.
It's functional too, so you can use it. You don't have to like worry about it not being functional. I love it.
And it has a strap.
And it has a strap.
It's like, it looks, first of all, it's functional. It does fit a phone. Unless
Yeah.
like I don't know if there's like a
there are
little
different
itty bitty
sizes.
one.
Is there yes.
I don't know if there's an itty bitty
Is there a
one,
small
but
one?
I think there's a couple different sizes. That's not the point. The point is
Not the point.
it fits a phone for them if you get the right size.
Yeah.
It first of all, it sits upright on its own with the bracelet, like
Beautiful table placement.
Yes.
Okay.
You don't have to be ashamed. You don't have to be ashamed.
Well, you shouldn't
put
be
that
ashamed.
right there
Shouldn't
on
be
the
ashamed
table.
of any of the bags that
Blanc.
you have. But
When it's time to go out or it's time to take a photo, you can do it on the crook of your arm and it looks like jewelry.
yes.
Okay? You can hold it long and it's like boho and long and looks like a work of art.
Mm-hmm.
You can put the strap on if you want to be sporty spice. Like that bag, the Nile and the Paddington from Chloé, and I think Chloé as a brand
Top two.
is so underrated
Yes.
and the world needs to know it.
That's it.
And that's it. All right, so let's like take it down a notch. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Because listen, the tariff conversation is a lot. Okay?
There's a lot.
It's
And
a
we
lot.
also just don't know.
And I'm not an attorney. I'm
No.
not an accountant.
No.
I'm not, it's just my opinion. Okay? So let's just have that combo. So let's talk about the trip that we just planned and we're really excited
yay!
for. Okay, we are going to Key West.
Yes. We're going to the Songwriters Festival
Yes.
in Key West.
And what is that? Do you know what that is?
Nashville artists, up and coming, country music.
Well, they're all the writers.
All the writers, they're all going to come down. They all come down to Key West. Erica, you went last year.
I did, and it was
then
mind-altering.
they convinced myself and my husband that we need to attend as well. So,
Yeah,
and
so-
it's fine because it's happening the first weekend of May, and May is my birthday month, and I celebrate my birthday all month long. So we're
That's
kicking
good.
it off.
We are kicking it
Also,
off.
Erica and her husband, you guys just celebrated your wedding anniversary
Mm-hmm.
a couple weeks ago, but in April, and then our wedding anniversary is also in April next week. So it's just going to be a whole weekend of celebrating.
It
with
really
country
is.
music.
It is. And I know that just by looking at me, you may not know. Okay? But she has range. And I love country music.
Yes, range.
And, and I love country music. And I love the storytelling aspect of it. And so we went to Songwriters Festival last year. And it was for Mark's birthday or something. We did something like that. And they essentially, the entire country music, like kind of behind the scenes people, the writers, the producers, the directors, the owners of labels, they descend upon Key West, Florida, and they spend an entire week there and they present the songs that we are going to hear on the radio next year.
Okay, so I have a question.
Yes.
Obviously, very important question. What bag am I supposed to take? Like, what am I carrying? Do I take a crossbody? Am I taking a shoulder bag? Do I do a small one? Do I do a big one? You know, I carry my whole life in my bag. So
Okay.
what am I supposed to be
Well,
doing?
I think you know because you got married in Key West.
Yeah, I
Yes,
did.
at Casa
I did.
Marina.
I
Monica had a
did.
beautiful wedding in Key West.
Love Key West. I
And-
got engaged there. I had my baby moon there, and I got married there.
You know better than anyone that Key West is debauchery city. Okay, let's be honest. Let's be honest. So, a little mini Kelly is just not going to cut it.
No.
Okay, we are tripping on the cobblestones. We are jumping in a little caddy shack.
Oh, I
thing.
love those.
We are leaving our things everywhere. We're taking our tops off.
I'm not-
there's.
Who is taking their tops off?
You know, it's crazy.
The tops off of what? The drink? And even then,
No.
cuidado.
Okay,
Very
anyway,
careful.
my point is that it's crazy. You need to have something secure when you go do these crazy things, okay? Everyone has had those nights where you're just like, you know what? I'm going out. I'm dipping it. I'm doing it. I'm going to have the most fun
going
ever.
out.
I'm going to have a few drinks. I'm going to dip it and do it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be me for about 48 and a half hours.
Oh.
That weekend. So
That's
I need a
lot of
crossbody.
hours. Like, I'm ill-equipped. But I'm going to keep up. I'm going to try to keep up.
No, you can't be a pansy with me.
A pansy?
I'm doing crossbody.
Crossbody.
But up cinched. It's got to be up here.
High. Okay. Got it.
No one's pickpocketing me.
Okay.
On any
here.
planet. Okay. We are up here. We are under the boobie. Right there.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
That is my Key West party. But it does have to fit my phone. And I will tell you that my mini Kelly, it does have the strap and it does fit right there under the boobie.
But it doesn't fit your phone.
But the thing is that my phone is a rubber case.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And you know, maybe that's good for me. Maybe I just don't need my phone. Maybe I need to just be in the moment and not check my phone.
No, I think you need your phone. Yeah.
But it's a small city.
No,
I
think
mean,
you need your phone.
You'll find me.
Will we? I don't know. I think you need your phone.
But like a mini Kelly or like even like the Nile bag would be good.
The Nile bag.
Ooh, because you know what? It also gives that like that Scandi romantic situation too. Like a Nile bag would be good. Yeah.
I'm definitely wearing my knee-high cowboy boots though.
You know what I'm wearing?
What?
Don't judge me.
Oh God.
I'm wearing a crystal bandana top. But I'm wearing it with jeans.
A what?
Crystal, like crystals.
Uh-huh.
Like a crystal bandana top.
Bandana, how?
Like a, like a halter.
Okay.
Like a bandana top. But, okay, so I was telling my husband last night because, we were just shooting the, and I was like, I'm excited to plan my outfits for Key West. We have kids, so we get excited for, like, when we get to go and, like, be adults and rambunctious.
I know this morning, wait, not to cut you off, but this morning on the drive, I had a car full of teenagers because I did carpool this morning to school. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to go to Key West. And my youngest is sitting in the front seat and he goes, when are we going to Key West? And I was like, you're not going to Key West.
I'm going to Key West. Yeah, so I was excited to plan my outfits. It's just a couple of nights.
Yeah.
So, here's the thing when it comes to outfits for me. Like, you need, like, at least for me, I need to show, if I'm going to show skin, it's Key West going to be hot. If I'm going to show leg, I have to cover the arm. If I'm going to show arm, I got to cover the leg. I can't have both, okay? I am pushing 40.
Well, I was going to say, I feel like we are more mature at this point.
That's why I chose to put
you can be sexy
full
without
long denim, with a bandana crystal top.
Bandana, I can't wait to take a picture. I'm going to send it
but
immediately to Kyle.
Wait, but
immediately.
But hair down.
Hair
because
down.
You have to have hair down because you can't I still need to I have to cover some things. You know what I mean? Like leave a little.
We all know what
leave
we
a little
feel comfortable
mystery.
with.
You know what I mean?
A little mystery.
So a little mystery, and so that's what I'm doing. And then I think, maybe I'll do the mini Kelly because it cinches at the waist. I can't have it down here.
And here's my problem.
Eva would be good.
Here's my problem.
What?
I don't have mini bags.
Okay, well,
all my bags are big. All I have are totes.
Okay, well, we have some good things right now, so
yeah, maybe
we're gonna have to find around. Mini Kelly would be good for you because you're mini.
We don't have a mini.
Thank you. Oh my God, you're welcome.
So nice. Yeah. No, I'm gonna have to look. Anniversary gift.
If you guys have any suggestions on festival bags that are just big enough for your phone, I don't want some big clunky doohickey.
No.
Let us know because Monica needs one.
I need one.
Stat. Okay,
yeah.
we're going to Key West in like 3 weeks. I haven't really thought this through, but we're going to end the pod with a little game. And I actually like the idea of ending up because I think we ended the last pod with a game.
I think we did.
But the game was for me, so now the game is for you. But I'll chime in because I have opinions, as we all know. So
not Erica.
I want
opinions.
Do you know that I said once to my mother-in-law, I was like, I'm kind of opinionated. And she goes, yeah.
Woo!
And right there is when I knew I loved her.
Yeah,
so,
there you go.
Yes, I am opinionated. So we are gonna nickname handbags. Like if you could give a handbag,
I'm not good at nicknames.
Just anything.
All right.
Be unhinged.
Okay.
Ooh. So give it a nickname. I have some ideas for some of them, but I want you to be unhinged. Okay. So we're gonna start with the Row Margot. I'm gonna tell you the one I think it should be.
Berkey Boo.
No, I was
gonna call her Bertha. At least it starts with a B.
Yeah, it is
Isn't
good.
that the bag that everyone's trying to say it's the new Birkin?
Yeah.
That's why I immediately thought Berkey Boo.
But don't you, like, when you look at the row or
I
go,
see
like,
Bertha.
doesn't it look like a Bertha?
I see a Bertha. That's a good one. Bertha.
That's a good one. Okay. The next one. A Birkin 25. Precious.
Yeah.
That is not one I would think of.
Precious. So cute.
No, I
What
didn't
would
like
you
that
think
one.
of?
I was gonna say P. Like P. I heard that on a podcast somewhere.
Just P?
Just P, like a little boop.
But do you realize you picked a P, you picked P, I picked Precious. I picked Berkey Boo, you picked...
Oh, maybe I just picked P
Bertha.
because you said Precious.
Maybe.
Maybe her name is Precious, but everybody calls her P.
I like that.
We did it.
Yeah.
We did it. Okay. A Chanel Maxi Classic Flap. We actually sold one in literally less than like an hour yesterday. A Chanel Black Maxi Classic Flap Gold Tone Hardware. What's her name?
Caviar?
Yes.
Gold.
No, I would call her Lindsay.
Why are you calling her Lindsay?
I don't know. She feels like a Lindsay to me.
All right, cool. I like Lindsay.
Okay.
I
all
like
right.
Lindsay.
All right,
but
here's our
also
next one.
goals. Hashtag, if that's still a thing.
All right.
I don't even know.
The Chloé Paddington bag. What's her name?
Paddington. Bear. What do you mean? Paddington. You know that I'm a literal human being. I'm a literal human being. I don't think this is the right game for me.
Okay, I would call her Sophia Marie.
Where are you pulling these
Sophia
names
Marie.
out of?
You
Sophia
can't tell me that
Marie?
you're
Your
looking-
daughter's name is Sophia.
I know, but like a Paddington bag, it just feels very like British, like Sophia Marie. Like that's what it feels like. Okay, last one, Coach
Paddington
Tabby.
Bear. I
The
don't know.
Coach Tabby, the squishy one. Squishy.
The squishy one?
The squishy one. I know it's called the Tabby, but if you're looking at it and she has a human name, what's her name?
Well, you didn't specify human name.
Gloria.
You just said nickname.
Her name is Gloria.
She didn't specify. The rules were not laid out properly.
It's
from
only
the
our
beginning
second
of
time
this
doing
game.
a game.
The rules weren't laid
It
out
doesn't matter.
properly.
We're gonna play this game again.
We'll
next
get
time.
better at it.
We're gonna get better at it.
Wait, what
Thank
did you
so-
call that one?
Gloria. The squishy Tabby.
Okay.
The original one, not the quilted one. She's
I'm
squishy.
gonna
Her name
need
is
to
Gloria.
know the reasoning behind these names. Okay.
Because they look like a Gloria, like if it was a human. Oh, you know how they're using AI for animals and they're turning the animals into humans?
Mm-hmm.
Turning
What do you mean?
bags into humans.
Where am I living?
Those are their names.
What do you mean they're turning them into humans?
I was like, Monica, get a grip. Okay? Get on the internet.
I'm on the internet. I'm obviously not on all y'all's internet, though.
We are screaming.
I feel right now, you know what I feel like right now? I feel like I am dial up. Like, that's what I feel like. I'm dial up. I need to get with the times.
And on that note, we will see you next time on this episode of No Luxe Left Behind. Thank you for joining us.
Love you guys.
Bye.